Yo, 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 what's good? You're tuned in to the Rebuild Project. Let's get locked in, baby. Let's rebuild. All right, y'all, let's jump right into it. Welcome to the first ever episode of the Rebuild Project. I'm your host, Austin Poteet. I'm a 27-year-old Nashville native, and I'm just like the rest of y'all listening right now, for real. Just somebody trying to figure out life while chasing something bigger. Sound familiar? Then you're in the right place. I'm a husband, brother, uncle. I'm an entrepreneur, and now I'm stepping into this role as a podcast host because I got a story to tell and a perspective to share. I've been through some hard shit that shaped me into who I am today. I've seen struggle up close. I've carried weight most people would never see in their whole life. And I've had to rebuild myself from the ground up more than once. But I'm also somebody who refused to settle. I believe in chasing growth, building something real, and helping people along the way. So, if you didn't know me, now you do. That's me in a nutshell. Raw, unfiltered, and hungry as fuck. And if you stick with me on this podcast, you're gonna get the real me every single damn time, I promise you. So look, if you're listening to this right now, it means one of two things. Either you're looking for something real, or life's been beating your ass and you tired of just letting it happen. I feel you for real. Before we get into what this podcast is about, let me just tell you what it's not about. It's not about pretending everything's okay when it's really not. It's not about toxic positivity or just telling you think happy thoughts. Fuck all that. And it damn sure ain't about giving you some perfect formula that makes life easier. Life's just not easy, and I'm not here to sugarcoat shit for you either. This show is about the real work, tearing down the broken parts of your life and rebuilding them stronger. Your mindset, your money, your health, your relationship, and yeah, most importantly, your confidence. I've been through some shit, y'all. I've had high highs and low lows, and I mean it for real. I've started things and I failed. I've trusted people I shouldn't have. I've carried other people's weight while mine was already breaking the fuck out my back. I've been broke, burnt out, pissed off, drained, all the above. But look. Here's the thing, y'all. I kept going. And over time, I figured out something very important. Nobody's coming to fix you. Nobody's going to hand you the peace. Nobody's going to give you the life that you want either. So guess what? I stopped waiting. And that's what this is. This podcast is me saying I'm done waiting. I'm done holding back. I'm done apologizing for wanting more. Now, look, I'm not here talking from some fancy ass studio pretending I've got all the answers because I damn sure don't. I'm still building this shit right alongside with y'all, for real. I've got businesses I'm trying to build and grow, a life I'm trying to design for me and my family, and my own habits I'm still working on breaking. But that's the point, y'all. The Rebuild Project is a journey we're on together. It's not just a podcast, it's a lifestyle, it's a motivation, it's a movement. So, look, every week we're going to talk about the grind and the growth. Some episodes I'll be giving you straight motivation, that kind of motivation that makes you want to get up off your ass and do something for real. Other times, we'll break down the real world shit, what's happening in the world, in our communities, in our lives, and figure out how to navigate it without losing ourselves. Because trust me, this whole world right now losing their damn mind. And let me say this right now. This ain't a place where we just complain. Yeah, we're gonna call shit out when it's broken, for sure. But then we're gonna figure out how to fix it. Because if all we do is sit there and point fingers and whine, we're just another voice in the noise. And look, I'm tired of being the noise. I don't want to be the noise. I want to be change. And if you're still here, I'm guessing you do too. I'm not gonna tell you that it's gonna be easy because it's not. You're gonna have to do things that you don't want to do. You're gonna have to face parts of yourself that you've been ignoring for a long time. You're gonna have to cut people out, change habits, stop making excuses, all that rah bullshit. But look, if you stick with me, if you keep showing up, I promise you, you will rebuild. All right, now let's get into it for real. We're starting fresh, right out the gate. I'm not gonna wait until episode 10 to start giving you something real. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about where we're at right now in this world and in ourselves. Shit, I don't know about y'all, but lately it feels like everybody going through it. Everybody you talk to is just so drained. People are burnt out, distracted, running on autopilot, scrolling for hours, comparing themselves to someone else, and wondering why they feel empty, why they feel lost. It's like we got too much information and not enough real conversation. It's like every relationship and every conversation is transactional. Fuck that, man. That's what's wrong with this world. You know what's wild enough, though? We'll spend more time reading about strangers' life than fixing our own. We'll sit there and refresh the news, refresh our feeds, get pissed off about something we can't control, and do nothing about the shit that we can control. Here's the thing, though. You can't rebuild if you're giving all your energy away to shit you can't change. That's like trying to fix your house while leaving the front door wide open in a storm, bruh. You just sweeping and sweeping and sweeping and for nothing, bruh. So look, here's my first piece of advice for this journey. Guard your energy like it's your money in the bank. If it's draining you and not building you, limit that shit. Cut it off. I'm talking about people, habits, even your own thoughts. Because the truth is, some of y'all ain't broke because of your bank account. You broke because you keep spending your energy on the wrong shit. Trust me. I was broke in that way for a long time. And this is why I'm starting this podcast. And look, I'm not saying go cut everybody off and, change your life, completely and, go live in a fucking cave. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying stop giving the loudest voice in your life to the people who aren't helping you grow. That might be your so-called friends. That might be a toxic family member. Hell, that might be the version of you from last year that's still living rent-free in your head. Here's what I want you to do. And yeah, call me an asshole. I'm giving you homework straight out the gate. I already know. Think about the 5 people or things that take the most of your time and energy right now. Write them down, say them in your head, whatever's best for you. And then ask yourself, does this feed me or bleed me? If it bleeds you, you already know what to do. This is how we start rebuilding. Not by chasing 10 different goals at once, but by clearing the junk out so we can actually start moving. In the next episodes, we'll get into the deep shit. Business, money, health, real life win and loses, all that good shit. I'm also going to be bringing on people from time to time that, have rebuilt themselves as well, or still currently in the rebuild. And they've got stories to tell and advice to give that, you guys could benefit from. And yeah, some weeks it might get uncomfortable, but that's how you know it's working for real. All right, look. Next episode, we're going to be doing a new segment. We're calling this segment the Hot Seat Hotline. So basically, you DM me your shit. I don't care if it's messy, stupid, serious, whatever you want advice on, or if you just want me to tell you how I relate to your story. I don't care what it is. I'm putting it on blast, bro. You DM me, you take a seat in that hot seat, just get prepared, baby. I'm gonna keep it 100 every time. You got baby mama drama? Send it in. Your boss pissing you off and he on some bullshit? Send it in. You think your friends are fake but you ain't sure? I'll help you figure it out. Or, if you just want to hear me roast your ass, I can do that too. Nah, I'm just kidding. But look, for real, hit my DMs on TikTok or Insta. at the Austin Poteet. Okay, hit my DMs. Like I said, I don't care what it is. Just shoot me a DM. I'll throw it on there, bro. I'll pull it up live and I'll keep it 100. Like I said, every time. No sugarcoating, no fluff, none of that bullshit. You step in the hot seat, you get in the flames, baby. Simple as that. So if you're still here with me after all this, lock in. This isn't background noise, y'all. This is real life. And this is your reminder that you can fix your life starting today. And the only person who can stop you is you. And the only person who can start that rebuild is you as well. And look, now you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to be afraid no more. You got the Rebuild Project. And this is exactly what the Rebuild Project's all about. Is rebuilding with our people. So look, what you waiting on? Let's get to work. That's it for today, baby. But the rebuild don't stop here. Better believe that. So y'all go out there, put that work in. Make sure you go live your truth. And come back ready for more. This is the Rebuild Project. We're just getting started.